If you've never built an engine before, if you've never worked on a motor and you're interested in doing it, do me a favor. Go on Marketplace. Go find yourself a cheap motor to learn on. Could be blown up, could have a hole in the block, whatever may have you. Take it apart. Learn what all the parts are. Learn what they all do. If you can't figure it out, you can use Google image search, use ChatGPT, something like that. A lot of resources for identifying what a part is. It'll tell you exactly what it is. Put it all back together again. Learn about torque specs. Learn about clearances. Even if it's an old junk motor and you're never going to do anything with it, and even if it's never going to run, it doesn't matter. The first motor that I took apart and put together had a big hole in the side. I got it for free. I got knowledge. I used that knowledge to build other motors. That one that I haven't seen run yet. Wish me luck. So nobody starts off as an expert. Expertise is earned in practice. So anyway, it's been a while since I shared an update, so figure I'll share the latest buzz from the garage. If you're one of my followers, you've probably seen my LT1 T56 Mustang. It's no longer LT1 T56 powered. The LT1 is over there, and the T56 is over there. This is an LT1 T56 that I converted to work behind an LS motor with this front cover and this input shaft and a bunch of shims that you don't see, and a bunch of clearances that I had to set thanks to Rockland's standard gear. Got my old LT1 plate down there. So that is going to go into this car behind this new old 6-liter that I built entirely myself out of used parts. This is the first LS motor I've ever built. I have the same motor, an LQ4, in my truck. I like the motor a lot. I liked my LT1 a lot, but I ended up getting a deal on 2 6-liter motors that were hurt for 150 bucks for the pair. I combined both short blocks into one short block, did a couple other things here and there, fresh oil pump. Got these heads, super cheap. I got this fast intake, super duper cheap. I got some other goodies with that I'll elaborate on here shortly. So anyway, behind that motor, I'm going to be running that bell housing. That is a McLeod Bellhousing from 2007, which required quite a bit of work on my oil pan. Look at the mess I made out of that oil pan with my die grinder. To me, it doesn't really matter, though, because now the plate and the bell housing sit flush with the motor, and that is really important. I also clearanced the starter. The reason why I did all that damage to the starter and the oil pan is because I can't modify the SFI certified bell housing. I have the clutch. It's from Monster. I think it's SFI rated anyway. I hope it is. If not, well, I'll get there. It's a Monster SC series clutch, twin disc. That should hold all the power that LS is going to make. Helping the motor breathe is that Borg Warner S475 turbo, and then on 3 turbo kit that I had to make a couple modifications to, which I will cover that in another video. Modest 800 wheel horsepower goal. I'll be happy with anything over 700 to the wheels. Shit, I'll be happy if it actually runs, so maybe I should not count my chickens before they hatch. Moving on, the LS1 motor that you see on the stand here, I got that for free, F-R-E-E, $0. It has a hurt piston in hole number 7 or 8, I forget which it was. The ringland of the piston got hurt because the previous owner of the motor was running some boost, and I don't think he got the rings. I got the rings in there to 28 thou, 30 thou, something like that. I forget exactly what it was. It made them all the same. This is going to get a set of Gen 4 rods. Those Gen 4 rods are right up there, and some kind of floating pin pistons. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to run, but something, maybe something a notch up from stock. Anyway, if you want to see that LQ4 bring this Mustang to life with some boost, if you want to watch me rebuild that LS1 4 boost with some 317 heads, or if you want to watch me put that 459 wheel horsepower making 383 LT1 back into something else that's cooler than a Mustang, like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you don't do any of those, go get your own greasy motor, rip it apart, rebuild it, throw it back together. If you don't know how to do it, learn how to do it. You've got an internet connection if you're watching. So, see you next time.